Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Easy English, the podcast. In this episode, you will learn your English level. Do you know your real English level? Are you just starting to learn English? You're a beginner? Can you speak a little? Maybe your elementary level? Do you understand English well? Maybe you're an intermediate. Or can you speak easily, like your upper intermediate? Maybe you already speak fast and clear, your advanced level. Or maybe you're an expert, someone who speaks English naturally, like a native. Today, you will find out, because in this one video, you will listen to a story that starts simple and becomes harder step by step. It is the story of Ali, a boy who starts from zero English and learns to speak fluently, confidently, and freely. Each part of this story has a new level, from beginner to expert. Each level will test your English listening and understanding. So listen carefully, repeat after me, and see how many parts you can understand. Because this story is not just about Ali, it's also about you. Let's begin your English journey together. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for choosing this channel for English learning. And if you're new here, subscribe to this channel, because this channel is made just for you. Okay, part number 1, beginner level sentences. Ali is a young man. He lives in a small town. He wants to learn English. He thinks English is important. Every morning, he wakes up early. He drinks a cup of tea. He goes to his English class. His teacher is very kind. She smiles and says, "Good morning." Ali says, "Good morning, teacher." There are many students in the class. They come from different places. Ali sits in the front row. He listens carefully. The teacher writes on the board. Ali reads slowly. He repeats after the teacher. He learns new words every day. Sometimes he forgets them, but he tries again. He likes learning English songs. He likes watching English cartoons. He practices speaking with his friend. His friend's name is Amir. They speak English after class. They help each other. Ali makes mistakes, but he doesn't stop. He says, "Practice makes perfect." At home, he writes new words in a notebook. He reads them before sleeping. His mother says, "I am proud of you." Ali smiles. He wants to speak English fluently. He dreams of traveling abroad. He wants to meet new people. He wants to understand movies. He listens to English songs every night. He writes small sentences in English. He practices every day. Sometimes it is hard. But Ali says, "I can do this." He studies with energy. He listens with care. He speaks with confidence. He learns step by step. He is happy with his progress. He feels stronger. He knows this is only the beginning. Ali's English journey has started. He is ready for the next level. Part number 2, elementary level sentences. After a few weeks, Ali's English got better. He could understand simple questions. He started watching short videos in English. He tried to read easy stories. Sometimes he uses an online dictionary. He learned 10 new words every day. One afternoon, he went to a coffee shop. He wanted to order something by himself. When the waiter came, he said, "Hello, can I have a cup of tea, please?" The waiter smiled. "Sure, would you like milk or sugar?" Ali thought for a second. "Just milk, please," he said politely. He felt proud of himself. It was his first real conversation in English. After finishing his tea, he saw a girl reading a book. He wanted to practice more. "Excuse me," he said. "What are you reading?" She looked up and smiled. It's a story about travel, she said. They talked about books for a few minutes. Ollie told her about his English class. She said she was also learning. They laughed together. Ollie learned some new phrases from her. When he went home, he wrote them in his notebook. He practiced them again and again. He wanted to improve every day. At night, he watched a movie with subtitles. He understood some sentences. He repeated them out loud. He learned how people really speak. He noticed their pronunciation. He tried to copy it. It was fun and exciting. He felt like English was coming alive. Sometimes he makes mistakes, but he didn't feel shy anymore. He remembered what his teacher said. Don't be afraid to speak. Ollie followed that advice. Every time he spoke, he got better. Every time he listened, he learned faster. He was proud of his progress. English was no longer strange to him. It was becoming his friend. And Ollie was ready for the next level. Okay, part number 3. Intermediate level sentences. Ollie joined an English conversation club at school. There were students from different countries. They met every Friday afternoon. The club helped him practice speaking. He enjoyed learning from others. Sometimes they played word games. Sometimes they discussed interesting topics. Ollie loved it. During one meeting, he made a funny mistake. He said, "I am boring," instead of "I am bored." Everyone laughed kindly. Ollie laughed too. The teacher explained the difference. Ollie said, "I will never forget that." From that day, he became more confident. He realized that mistakes were part of learning. He started to talk more. He listened carefully to others. He asked questions. He learned to use tenses correctly. He could now talk about his past and future. He could express his ideas clearly. Sometimes he even helped other students. His pronunciation improved a lot. He began to understand English movies without subtitles. That made him very happy. He started writing short stories. He wrote about his family, his town, and his dreams. His teacher liked his writing style. She said, "Your English is growing fast." Ollie smiled proudly. He worked harder than ever. He started learning idioms. He used them in daily conversations. He said things like, "It's raining cats and dogs." He found learning fun. He read English blogs and articles online. He followed English YouTubers. He shadowed their speech. He learned new expressions. He was not afraid to speak anymore. People noticed his improvement. Even his teacher said he sounded natural. Ollie felt stronger every day. He knew there was still a long way to go, but he was ready to take the next step, because English was becoming part of his life. Ollie applied for a job at a local bookstore. It was his first interview in English. He prepared carefully for days. He practiced common interview questions. He rehearsed his answers in front of a mirror. He wanted to sound confident and natural. On the day of the interview, he wore a white shirt. He arrived early. The manager smiled and said, "Please, have a seat." Ollie thanked him and sat down. "So, tell me about yourself," the manager began. Ollie took a deep breath. "I'm a student," he said, "and I love books. I've been learning English for almost a year. I believe reading helps me grow as a person." The manager nodded. "Why do you want to work here?" Ollie replied, "Because I want to be surrounded by stories and help others find theirs." The manager smiled. He seemed impressed. They talked for 20 minutes. Ollie answered every question politely. He made only a few small mistakes, but he didn't lose confidence. He felt proud just to have tried. A week later, Ollie got a call. He was hired. He couldn't believe it. It was a dream come true. He was going to use English at work every day. He talked to customers. He recommended books. He helped foreign visitors. He learned new words from them. Every day was a new lesson. Sometimes people praised his English. That made him even more motivated. He started writing in English journals. He joined online speaking groups. He made friends from all over the world. English has become his second language. He spoke with confidence and joy. He was ready for bigger challenges. And one day, a challenge came. Okay, next, part number 5, advanced level sentences. Ali's school invited him to give a speech. The topic was how English changed my life. At first, he was nervous. Speaking in front of hundreds of people was scary, but he prepared with passion. He wrote his ideas clearly. He practiced his pronunciation. He wanted every word to sound natural. When the day arrived, he walked onto the stage. He looked at the audience and began. English has opened countless doors for me. It has connected me with people from every part of the world. At first, I was afraid to speak, but I realized that mistakes are just steps toward fluency. The key is not perfection, it's consistency. Fluency doesn't come overnight. It grows slowly through daily effort. I used to study English for grades. Now I learn for life. Language is more than words. It's a bridge between hearts. The crowd listened quietly. Ali's voice grew stronger. He spoke about his early struggles. He shared his first conversation at the cafe. He mentioned the laughter from his mistakes. He smiled as he remembered those moments. He said, "Every small effort counts. Every word brings you closer to confidence. When you speak from the heart, people understand." The audience clapped loudly. Some people even stood up. Ali felt proud and emotional. After the event, a teacher said, "You speak like a native now." Ali laughed. He said, "I still learn something new every day." He knew fluency was not an ending. It was an endless journey. He decided to help others learn too. He became a volunteer English coach. He helped students believe in themselves. He reminded them that fear kills progress. He taught them to love the process. He shared his story with passion, and his words inspired many. He was no longer just a learner. He was a mentor, and he knew what was coming next. If you download the PDF file for this video, you can join our WhatsApp community and contact me directly, 100% free of cost. Link in the description. After watching this video, you can join us. Okay, next, last part number 6, expert level sentences. Ali started working as a motivational English mentor. He spoke at international events. His English was fluent, confident, and expressive. But more than that, it was inspiring. He taught students that fluency is not about accent. It's about courage, clarity, and confidence. One student asked him, "Sir, how did you master English?" Ali smiled gently. "I didn't master English," he said. "I mastered patience. I failed many times, but I never gave up." He explained that language is not a subject. It's a journey. It grows with you, he said. It changes with you. He spoke about thinking in English. He shared how he stopped translating. He told them, "Your mistakes are proof that you're trying." He encouraged them to speak without fear. He said, "Perfection is boring. Progress is beautiful." He believed in daily practice. He believed in listening deeply. He believed in living the language. Tip number 1. Understand, don't just memorize. Most English learners make the same mistake. They think, if I repeat the word 10 times, I will remember it. But sadly, after 1 or 2 days, they forget it again. Why does this happen? Because your brain doesn't remember words, it remembers meanings and pictures. If you only try to memorize, your brain gets bored. But when you understand a word deeply, when you can feel what it means, your brain keeps it safe naturally. For example, the word journey. Let's take a simple word, journey. Most people will say, journey means travel. That's correct, but it's not enough. Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine. You're sitting in a bus. The window is open. You see trees moving backward. You see people walking. You listen to the sound of the road and you feel excited about reaching a new place. That feeling, that full experience, that is your journey. Now, when you hear the word journey, your brain doesn't just think of letters, it remembers the whole picture. That's how you understand the word, not just memorize it. For example, too, the word hope. Let's take another word, hope. If you read the dictionary, it says, hope means to want something to happen. But what does that really mean? Let's make it real. Imagine a student waiting for exam results. He worked hard, he's a little nervous, but deep inside he believes, I will pass, I can do it. That small light inside his heart, that positive feeling, is called hope. Now you understand the emotion behind the word. So when you use it, you don't just say it, you feel it. That's what makes English real. For example, two friends. Once, two friends decided to learn English together. The first friend, Ollie, wrote down 50 new words every day. He repeated them again and again. The second friend, Sarah, learned only 5 words a day, but she connected each word to a story or picture. After 1 month, guess who remembered more? Sarah did. Because Ollie's brain only saw letters, but Sarah's brain saw meanings, pictures, emotions, and real life. So, remember, understanding is stronger than memorizing. How to practice understanding. Number 1, don't rush. When you learn a new word, stop for a moment. Ask yourself, what does this word really mean? Number 2, imagine it. Create a small story or picture in your mind. Number 3, use your senses. Think, what can you see, hear, or feel when you use this word? Number 4, connect it to your life. For example, if the word is success, think of the day you achieved something. If the word is rain, remember the smell of the rain outside your house. If the word is honest, think of someone you truly trust. This way, English becomes personal. And when English becomes personal, you never forget it. So tip number 1 is simple but powerful. Don't memorize words, understand them. Don't learn with your eyes, learn with your heart. Don't just write words, feel them. Because when you connect emotion, imagination, and experience, your brain says, this word is important. I will remember it. And it does. Forever. Okay, next, tip number 2. Use words in real sentences. The second tip is very simple, but very powerful. Use new English words in real sentences. If you only read new words, you will forget them quickly. But when you use those words in your daily life, your brain remembers them naturally. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. You can't just watch someone else ride, you have to do it yourself. The same is true for English words. Why this works? When you make sentences, you are teaching your brain how that word works in real situations. Your brain understands the meaning, the sound, and the emotion together, and that's how the word becomes permanent in your memory. For example, let's take the word confidence. Most people say, confidence means self-belief. Okay, that's correct, but it's not enough. Now try to use it. I speak English with confidence. I need more confidence to talk to new people. Confidence helps me do better in life. When you use a word like this, you are giving your brain a real reason to remember it. Simple practice method. Here's what you can do. Number 1. Every time you learn a new word, make 3 short sentences using that word. Number 2. Say those sentences out loud. Even if you're alone, it's okay. Number 3. Use the same sentences again the next day. For example, if the new word is challenge, say, "Learning English is a challenge for me. But I enjoy this challenge. Every challenge makes me stronger." Simple, right? But this small practice makes a big difference. Real-life tip. Use English words in your daily life, talking to friends, writing messages, or even thinking in English. When you start using English in real situations, you stop forgetting words because they become part of your daily thinking. So remember, if you don't use it, you lose it. But if you use it, you never forget it. Make every new word your own by using it in real sentences every day. Tip 3. Learn in groups, not alone words. Here's tip number 3. Don't learn single words. Learn words in groups or phrases. Most English learners try to memorize one word at a time. They learn hundreds of words, but when they try to speak, they can't remember how to use them in a sentence. That happens because in real English, words are not used alone. They always come together with other words, and that's how native speakers use them naturally. For example, take the word look. If you only learn the word look, you know just one meaning. But when you learn it in groups, you'll discover many natural uses. For example, look at, to see something. Look at the stars. Look for, to search for something. I'm looking for my book. Look after, to take care of someone. Can you look after my cat? Look forward to be excited about something. I look forward to meeting you. See how one small word can create many meanings just by changing the words around it? That's why learning in word groups is smarter. Your brain doesn't have to remember random words. It remembers patterns. And when you learn English in patterns, you understand faster and speak more naturally. Let's try one more example, the word make. You can learn it in phrases like make a mistake, make a plan, make a decision, make friends. If you memorize just make, you may forget how to use it. But when you learn these short phrases, you'll start using them automatically when you speak. Learning in groups helps you build real English sentences without translating from your native language. You start thinking in English, not just studying it. So from now on, don't just write single words in your notebook. Write short phrases or full expressions. Because when you learn how words live together, you don't have to think too much. Your mouth and mind will already know what to say. That's how fluent speakers remember words. They don't remember one by one, they remember by groups, patterns, and phrases. So remember this, don't study English like a dictionary. Study it like a story, because stories give life to words. They teach you meaning, grammar, and emotion all together, and that's how you start understanding English naturally. When you learn from stories, you don't just learn English, you start thinking in English. So stop memorizing lists. Start reading small stories every day. Even one page a day can change how you learn and remember English forever. Tip 5. Listen and repeat daily. Now, let's move to tip number 5. Listen and repeat daily. If you truly want to remember English words forever, you must listen to them again and again, because your brain remembers what it hears often. Think about how you learned your first language. You didn't study grammar or vocabulary first. You listened. You listened to your parents, your friends, your teachers, and slowly you started speaking naturally. That's the same method you can use for English. When you listen daily, your ears start to recognize words easily. Your mind gets used to the sounds, and soon you begin to understand English faster without translating it in your head. Now here's the secret. Don't just listen, repeat. When you listen and repeat, you train your mouth, your tongue, and your memory together. It's like building muscle for speaking. The more you repeat, the stronger your English becomes. For example, if you're listening to a short video, pause after one sentence and repeat it in your own voice. Try to copy the pronunciation, the speed, and the emotion. This small exercise will help you remember words much longer than simply reading them. You can do this with English podcasts, YouTube videos, English movies, even songs. The idea is simple. Don't just hear English, feel it, copy it, and use it. If you repeat what you hear, those words move from your short memory to your long memory, and that's how you'll never forget them. Here's a simple daily plan you can try. Listen to 10 minutes of English every morning. Repeat key sentences aloud. Write down 3 to 5 new words you hear. Use those words in your own sentence before the day ends. Do this every day, and your understanding will grow faster than you can imagine. Because real English learning doesn't happen in one day. It happens through small, daily habits. So make listening and repeating your daily English workout. Even if it's just 10 minutes, those 10 minutes will slowly build your confidence, your pronunciation, and your memory. The more you listen, the more natural English will sound to you. And the more you repeat, the easier it will be to remember every new word you learn. So remember, don't just study English with your eyes. Learn with your ears and your voice too. That's how real fluency begins. Listen daily, repeat daily, and soon English words will never leave your mind again.